Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Kevin Deanna, founder and president of Youth for Western Civilization. We're a student group that's active nationwide. We organize, educate, and train students in the defense of Western civilization, and we fight radical multiculturalism, illegal immigration, and racial preferences on college campuses.
So how does your group define Western civilization?
Actually, if you go to our website at westernyouth.org, we actually got that addressed that very question because we get it a lot. And we basically say it's a cultural compound of Christian, classical, and then the folk traditions of Europe. We don't define it as Samuel Huntington does. I mean, we've defined it as Samuel Huntington does. We don't define it as just democracy, rule of law, these universal institutions. We say it's a specific culture that comes from a specific historical experience. One of the books that we champion a lot is Samuel Huntington's Who Are We?, where he basically addresses the question of what does it mean to be an American? And he defines it basically in the same way.
So what kind of reception do you get on college campuses to that message?
Well, you remember a few years back when we brought Congressman Tom Tancredo, University of North Carolina, we basically started a riot, people throwing bricks and stuff. But actually lately it's been going pretty well. I mean, we've been expanding rapidly. We've got chapters in different countries now, actually. We're going to have chapters in Australia and in Canada. And people are sick of it. I mean, the one thing you learn as a conservative on a college campus, and talk to any of the groups here, even the libertarians or anybody else, what they really hate more than anything else are the double standards when it comes to questions of race and when it comes to questions of multiculturalism. Because from the minute you walk in to the minute you leave, you're indoctrinated with this stuff. And it's so stupid and it's so overwhelming that even though a lot of people are intimidated by it, a lot of other people get sick of it and want to fight back.
So what about the 2012 field? Do you think there's like a candidate who sort of best represents Western values, or?
Hard to say. I mean, we'll see if Tancredo runs again. I've heard.
You support him if he runs?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we can't because we're 501c3. But I, Kevin Deanna, as an individual, would obviously support Tom Tancredo. But I mean, as far as how the Republican field looks, to be honest, put on my Politico hat for a second, I think everyone here is being way too optimistic. I think that it's going to be a repeat of what happened with Clinton, where you had a midterm election where everybody got really excited and thought conservatives were coming back, and then they put up somebody weak the next year, and they got reelected. I mean, I don't think any of the front runners really can take Obama.
What do you think about Obama's first 2 years in terms of your issue, sort of Western civilization? Do you think it's been good or bad or unrelated?
I would say it's indistinguishable from what Bush would have done. I mean, really, what is the difference between George W. Bush and President Obama on immigration reform, on DREAM Act, on any of these issues? So, if anything, I'm actually kind of glad he's in office because at least people recognize it a bit more. They understand when there's an actual overt leftist that they're trying to push an agenda of mass immigration. Whereas with Bush, a lot more people were fooled. Although, I mean, again, remember with Bush, the conservative grassroots rebelled against him on immigration reform, and he wasn't able to get it done.